Ha. It's an ancient Hawaiian word meaning breath. I have a question. Is that the same ha that was vacuumed out of my lungs and into some tourist attraction? Pardon me, I don't know much about breathing. When I was born, I didn't breathe for 9 minutes and I'm still waiting for that first breath to catch me. I wanted to be held in a cradle of oxygen, but this exhaust pipe car seat has taught me that the only good Hawaiian breath is choking on its own safety belt. So I want to know, what does a real Hawaiian breathing sound like? Maybe it sounds like, what, you fucker? Bruh, no act. I gotta defend Hawaii, so I'll tap you out, cause I no care. Or maybe it sounds like, aloha, welcome to our islands. Would you like a carnation lei? Or maybe something more traditional? I have some freshly plucked pua to whore out with my culture because the welfare check hasn't come in yet and my kids really need to eat. If you were wondering where my dignity went, it's probably somewhere between that Polynesian Cultural Center tour bus that passed you by and that Hawaiian Airlines commercial you saw me in, because that's my Hawaii. Or maybe it sounds like this. Iko olelo no keola, iko olelo no kamake. In words, there's life. In words, there's death. We've been blaming external sources for our oppression for over a century, but we're holding our own strings now because the puppeteer put us on autopilot a long time ago. See, it's a lot easier to commit genocide when the people you want to massacre can do the dirty work for you. So shouldn't I wrap the same Hawaiian flag around my neck? Don't we need this vocal tourniquet to keep any wrong words from gushing out? Isn't this the suit you want to follow? Look at this flag. Just because it's no longer covered in stars and stripes doesn't mean we can trust it so well. If this is the Hawaiian flag, then tell me, why is it splattered with the colors of America? Don't you know that all that pidgin English in your voice is not going to blow away the red, white, and blue gag in your mouth? And I've tried breathing around it, but my lungs were just scorched by my culture, which sounds like whispers of smoke left over after July 4th fireworks. And I'm stuck in the ghost trails, watching my beautiful people become stolen artifacts of altered history sitting in display boxes at Bishop Museum. We are boxed up like a can of Spam. Ingredients: ham, pork, pre-cooked native people, separated chicken fat, suffocation, and sodium nitrate. Nutrition facts: nothing worth breathing, but I do not want to be an emergency food, farm-raised in immersion schools to preserve the flavor of my native tongue and used in the time of war, so they can serve us up in bite-sized body bags? What kind of a sovereignty can we have when we are just a commodity, putting food stamps at the backs of our throats so we can buy back our own breaths and controlled rations at grocery stores? Our breathing has been cut for so long that the blood in our veins matches the blue in our collars, but I'm done waiting. I'm gonna catch that first breath for myself and turn my mixed Hawaiian blood red like it should be, because you can't have aloha with no ha.